Hello, what are y'all doing this evening? Hope y'all are doing good. All y'all doing good this evening? Maybe my microphone's working good. I looked at one today at Walmart and started to buy it, but I didn't. Well, no, it was yesterday at Sam's Club. It's always good when you jump in here and don't nobody get in. We're drinking Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. Mm. Create an emoji. Oh. YouTube. Oh well. I sat here and drank a beer by myself. Thought there might be somebody out there listening. What the hell is the day? Monday. Mm. Never ever yawn or nothing till I cut YouTube live on. If I knew how to paste and all that, just talking to myself. If I knew how to paste and all that stuff, I would paste the live stream. But I don't know how to paste it. Vanessa Kitty, how have you been doing? I ain't seen you since my last live stream. Hope all y'all are doing good. Had a good Labor Day weekend and doing good. That's good. I hope you staying away from that virus. All of them that's out there, there seem to be about 20 of them now, I think. Last little pulled pork. Well, I love some pulled pork. I got, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I went to the grocery store and they they had Boston butts on sale for two for $14. It was two in a pack. I thought there was only one big one in a pack when I got home. Till I got home, but once I opened it, there was two in a pack. And it was $14. Damn, if I didn't know that, I'd have bought a lot more of them. Yeah, especially we had a Bilo over here. Then we had a food. Well, now it's Food Line. There was something else for it. Then I can't think what it was. But anyhow, it was it's Food Line now. If you can't find it on sale, if it ain't on sale, it's like $45 for a Boston butt. If they can sell it for 14 for two, hell, $45. I got ground beef at commissary for 99 cents. Pound of other day. Marty Stapleton, what's going on? That was a good deal, Vanessa Kitty. They had some chicken over there the other day, 5 pounds for $6, I think it was. I really don't like too much chicken, but I should have bought it. I can make chicken stew, chicken, all kind of other stuff out of it. But yeah, that's good. 99 cents a pound for ground beef, and I grabbed all off the shelf. I know that's right. I should have. That's what I should have did. Yeah, Marty, what you doing there, buddy? I started commenting on your video the other day about some of the stuff you had found, and I knew what part of it was, but I just said cheers on it. I didn't want to act like I knew everything. We're drinking a Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. I found at Sam's the other day. 28-pack. That's a hell of a thing. I don't know why they sell a 28-pack full of. Yeah, I had to. Vanessa Kitty said, "Hello, Marty. I'll have to start commenting, telling you what some of that stuff is, because, like the magnet you found, it had the round piece with a smaller piece in the middle that the magnet went around. That was a speaker. I know you had to remember them. They, the old timey speakers had magnets on the back of them. Hell, actually, I still think they're made that way. I was sitting here today looking at the. Yeah, that's what I thought. They wasn't. They ain't as big. I remember when I was a little kid. Well, the hell, I got some JBF speakers back there, and still got the stereo and all. It's got the big old speakers, and they got the magnets in them that are like this. Got an automatic shut off if it goes too loud. But yeah, we used to take them speakers apart a long time ago, and we used to take the two magnets off of them and we used to stick them together and they slide apart. You try to put them together. It was pretty bad. For the Sirius XM. Yeah, ain't think Josh has that in his truck. Sirius XM radio. But it come with it when he bought it. He bought a new Dodge Ram, and at first I thought you were talking about a CB. Oh, I know that's right. Yeah, I had that in a new car right there, but it's got the antenna already made. And, yeah, I was sitting in the yard the other day and went to cut the car off, and uh, showed up on the screen on the dashboard. It said Wi-Fi is now available to download better gas mileage for your car. I said, what the hell is that? And I forgot to add satellite and got Wi-Fi in here, so evidently you can update your car to get better gas mileage. I don't know. It's a 20 2020 Nissan Rogue fully loaded. But yeah, the reason I thought about the CB antenna is because I don't know if you've seen my other videos. They got a home base station back there. And big old antenna up in the sky out there. And I used to have one in the vehicle with a VR 9000. Nah, that's the way it come when you bought it. It all come with it already. Just something else. If it tears up, it'll cost more money. Oh, I ain't never cut it on. Hell, everything these days are like that. My brother-in-law bought a new Dodge Ram, and my sister's about 4 foot tall, and he's 6 foot tall. So he brings the thing home, and he tells her, he said, "Go out there and test drive it down the road, see if you like it." She has to crawl up in the truck because it's way up off the ground. So she gets up in the truck, and she said, "Hell, I can't reach the gas pedals." He said, "Mash that button up there." So she mashes that button up there, and I'm out, what's that supposed to do? He said, well, hold it till it hits your feet. And it adjusts. Which I thought was funny because I already knew what it was for. But yeah, the brake pedal and the gas pedal and everything come right up to her feet. I thought she gonna die. She was like, yeah, we just need something else gonna tear up. We gotta pay for. I was watching a video earlier. I was watching a video earlier on the how people hate the new Prius electric car that's out there, and because it's electric and self driven. You know, you can let go of the steering wheel and drive and everything, but I didn't know it. But you can. It's got a camera in it that records you 24/7, so that you cannot sue Prius for their car malfunctioning. So anyhow, it records you 24/7 while you're in the car. It don't actually record you inside the car. It records outside the car. But there was this dude in this Camaro just kept pulling up the side of it, just going, vroom, 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 you know, on a hot rod. And it recorded the whole thing. And then when he went to go by it, the camera on the outside of the Prius took a picture of the tag of the Camaro, and the law went and arrested him. And damn technology. Like some red lights around here. If you they give you a 3-second. I just learned this. They give you a 3-second delay on the red light, and if you don't stop, it will take a picture of your tag from a camera, and it will send you a ticket through the mail. I think they ought to go back though. $19.80 the way cars were. I could work on them. These race cars I work on, they make them out. They make these new cars out to be so particular these days, and they tell you can't fix them, you can't do this, you can't do that. But since I've been working on these new race cars, they all have 10 million plug-ins to the car to run the computer, to run the gas, to run the throttle, to run everything. I didn't understand it till the car blew up. One of the cars blew up and it took the motor out of it. only one plug-in will plug in to one plug-in. Two plug-ins ain't the same on nothing. They got 1,000 of them. 1,000, just say 300 plug-ins on one car to run the transmission. I mean, run everything on the car. That only one plug-in will plug into only one thing. It won't plug into another one. 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 It won't plug into another. It only plugs into one plug. And that's what they don't want you to know. So that's how they get you. But most of these cars these days, you got this little box that you plug into the thing that tells you what it is. Well, when you go to plug it in, you can usually take it to an AutoZone or an auto parts store around you, and they'll plug it in. They'll tell you what it is. Well, it'll show up with 15 different codes. So they have to go through 15 different codes to read the thing, and it says 15 different things, but there's only one thing wrong with it. And when you take it to that mechanic, he knows which one it is. Shit. Oh yeah. You have to pay more to fix them. But you can go out and, like we have, you can go out and buy that little box. You can buy a cheap one that is just as good as the most expensive one you can buy for $300, and they swear up and down they got one that costs $3,000 at the shop, but it's the same damn one you got. Well, I got to go take a leak. I'll be right back. That's grab that beer thing. So what y'all been up to? Y'all have a good weekend? Your weather changing? You're starting to get cooler? It's supposed to cool down this week here. Yeah, I hope y'all's weather's getting cooler. Uh, been in the 50s here in the morning, 56, 57, something like that. Been about 85, 86 during the day. Hope it gets on. Supposed to be getting on down there this week to the weekend. About ready to go to the beach and spend a week. I hear you. It's getting cooler there. And can't quite remember where you're at, Morty, but here in South Carolina it's getting cooler. You in Canada? Damn, I never knew that. 10 years, I never knew that. Hmm. Uh, yeah, it's cooling off up there. Uh, yeah. Oh, that must be why your buddy's pulling for Ontario. He might. That must be why he's pulling for the Blue Jays. Oh my goodness! I understand why now. Oh, I'm on live stream. Yeah, hey, some Pringles in there. Oh, you get some snow up there where you at, Marty? I like a little bit. I don't like too much snow. Sometimes we get a lot of snow. I imagine you do. Out every 20 years we get some. I lived in Alaska in my younger years. Man, we got so much snow you couldn't even go outside. We worked on the pipeline, which was a gas line during the summer, and you was very lucky to get to work on it during the winter time, unless they had something go wrong. Then you went and worked on them. You took a snowmo, great big old snowmo machine out with. Hell, I can't even remember what they was called. That was way a long time ago. They was fitted with everything to fix what you had to fix. I always liked it up in Tennessee because you just got a little bit. You sometimes you got way a lot, but most of the times you didn't. You get a couple inches and wouldn't slow you down though. Yeah, well, I got some blueberry wine in there brewing. I got some peach brandy in there brewing. I got some a lager. I might brew tomorrow or the next day. Uh, I'm gonna do a live too when I do it. So if you see it pop up on your screen or just happen to look, I might do one of them shorts, 20 or 30 or 40-minute short videos, 20 or 30 minute, 20 or 30 second or 40 second videos to let people know that I'm gonna start the brew because I cleaned out the brew shed today and I'm gonna take the Robo Brew out there and do that lager. So I ordered Oktoberfest the other day. It ain't come in yet though. And plus, I need to run that off in there. So peach brandy. You ain't never thought about trying to brew a beer? really don't take that much if you unless you brew it the way I do it. Kind of takes a lot. But really, to brew a beer, all you need is heat water up to a temp, pour your grains in there, and uh, if you got the setup I got, it's quite expensive. Uh, I really could have went a hell of a lot cheaper route, but you can just take a cooler, take a stainless steel pot, put it on the stove. Say start out with a 1 gallon batch. You can take oats from oatmeal, just regular oatmeal. Put regular sugar in it. Take your gallon of water and boil it in a stainless steel pot on the stove. This will be one way to start out. Take a gallon pot, put it on the stove, boil. Well, you don't boil it. You bring it up. You bring the temperature up to the water to 155 degrees, and you have your little cooler sitting down there, which everything's got to be sterilized and cleaned. Then you take the water and you pour it over your oatmeal and say 4 cups of sugar. Stir it all. Add your little. Actually, you don't have to add nothing. That'll make a beer. It's called an oat beer, which that's exactly how they found out a long time ago how to make beer. And let it seep in there. Put the top on the cooler. Let it seep for an hour. Then drain the wort off, which that's what it's called after the wort. Drain it off into a 5 gallon bucket with a hole in the top of it. Put an airlock in it or put something over the top of the bucket where nothing can get in it, but it can let the gases out. And put you a little bit of yeast in it. Bread yeast. It won't be back when I first seen them do it, they made it in a damn bathtub, just like that. And they put yeast out of bread yeast. Some people brewed it in toilets and all that, but I knew way better because my granddaddy made moonshine. I knew way better than to do what they did. But that shit would give you the shits, the farts, the barley. Barley is what makes beer. If you got a brew store around you anywhere, you can get 1 grain of barley, 1 pound of barley, you can get 1 pound of malt. You can mix it together, Then you pour just like I said, the 155 degrees on top of it. And buy you a packet of yeast, which is probably from $3 to $7. Buy USO5 and just start out with a gallon. And I mean, you make 5% beer. Like I said, just cover it. And hell, you can watch all my videos. You can see how to do it. You don't have to make as much as I do. Or you can just type in YouTube 1 gallon batches. That's how everybody else starts out. I went big, hell. I already knew what I was doing. Shit, I made moonshine all my life. But they'll show you 1 gallon batches of beer, and you can see if you like it or not. Like I say, if you got a cooler, as long as it's clean, as long as you got a stainless steel pot to boil your water in, and the grains. I keep this on tap all the time. Which I ain't got the kit right now, but like I say, this beer right here, Samuel Adams Oktoberfest, is for a 28 pack at Sam's Club. 28 pack is like $34 with tax. Beer in South Carolina's got a hell of a beer tax to it. It was $30 before I bought it. It was 34 something after I bought it. I can go to More Beer and I can order the kit and I can make 55 beers for $20. But as you've seen, and you can see on my channel, I've got over $2,000 worth of equipment to make beer, which I'm not bragging, because you can make it for a cooler will cost you $10. Pot will cost you $10. Fermentation bucket with a aerator will cost you $10, and you can make it from now on. As long as you keep it clean. But you don't need the Robo Brew or the stainless steel conical I got, or the you don't need none of that. You don't need a keg I got. It holds the beer to go in the kegerator that's in that room in there that you've seen. You can take Budweiser, beers, anything that's opens, not twist off. You can take any beer that is openable, with a bottle opener, not twist off, and you can recap. So if you go out and buy 12 beers, you can save them and you can refill them with your beer. When you buy your bucket that you're going to ferment in, you'll take the thing and you open it up and you fill your beer up and you got a capper. Be probably the most expensive thing you buy with the the new caps, and you'll cap it. The reason I'm struggling with this because I ain't never done it like this. I started off with the keg. You can always look on the homebrew things, and everybody's always selling them because they're a lot cheaper than what you can buy them for. Because they're switching the keg, just like hell, I've got 10 kegs now. Ain't all of them full, but you know, I called a brewery. I had 2 kegs in the kegerator, and hey, do you use Nugget Ox? Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, but what I saying, you can go on the homebrew networks and you can talk to people, and hell, some people give you their bottle capper. All you have to buy the caps to go on it. That saves you a lot of money, or you can get it a lot cheaper, like a quarter of what it would cost. Yeah, I like to use. You know what rabbit feed looks like when you feed a rabbit? The hops I get usually look like that. They're in a little packet. They come in a kit, probably like I said, $20. But you can go up to $100 for a kit. But they look just like little pellets, like that. Just little pellets, and they're hops. They've been grind down and pressed together and come out of little pellets. And you just read a spreadsheet, which I don't even use these no more. It's just recipes that I put together. Oh, that's something else. It's a driving record I had to get. Oh shit! I got all kind of papers up here. You got a spreadsheet that tells you how to do everything. More beer, more flavor. Let's see what this is. Oktoberfest. No, I ain't tried that yet, but I want to. I've been talking to Stoneyard Vineyards of how to grow my own hops like he does. See, there's another Oktoberfest. Tells you how to do everything. German Pil, 9 pounds of German Pilsner, 2 pounds of humic, 8 ounces of, man, I can't see without my glasses on. Anyhow, yeah, but Yeah, old Stone Yard Vineyard there. Been talking to him about growing hops. He grows his own. Uh, he was making an elixir the other day out of Jack Daniels and Centennial hops, I think it was. What are you doing, Stone Yard? You up? What are you drinking? See, you put that chocolate mead up. Yeah, Stone Yard. I think he got I think it was 22 pounds of his own hops. And he just grows his out of a 5-gallon buckets. No, 45 ounces. I said 25 pounds, 22 pounds. I think that's the same thing, ain't it? No, 45 ounces. Oh, okay. Told you I might have to, I might have to start growing them hops. You getting 45 ounces out of that's a lot of money. Oh Lord, Marty uh Stoneyard said cheers. Yeah, watch Stoneyard Vineyards YouTube channel. He makes it the way I was talking about. He boils his water, puts his grains in the bucket in the igloo cooler, and puts his water in there and lets them seep for so long, and then he drains them out, and then he boils them, and I can't remember how many videos he got up. Way up there. I used to call him the abominable snowman because he's up there somewhere. If I wasn't drinking so much, I could tell you. But I used to call him the abominable snowman. The beer is chilled, 45 Jaffa per peach. I don't know what he means there, but yeah, I used to call him the abominable snowman because if you go back to his first videos, he would he was always shoveling snow, boy. He had some too. Buffalo. He's in Buffalo. Yeah, he get some snow up there. That's why he built his new garage, I reckon, because he had to have somewhere to brew that beer during the wintertime. I was watching him the other day. I've done it too. I was watching him the other day and he was talking about, yeah, he said, I kept looking at that beer and kept trying that beer and I wonder why it damn didn't get carbonated. And he said he hooked up the wrong hose to it. Boy, I've been there, done that. Then he said he rolled it, he shot it up, I think, 50 psi and rolled it on the ground for 15 minutes. Hell, I went to shoot the air to it one day, and yeah, I know that's right. I put it in the kegerator one day, and shot the oxygen to it, air, what do you want to call it? And my tank goes inside the fridge, so it was stuck on 60. So I thought there was 60 pounds of pressure in the tank. I didn't think nothing about it. So I went in there every day, boy. I looked at that beer and I looked at that beer, and a week went by and it still hadn't carbonated. And I'd take a little sip, take a little sip, take a little sip. And damn, this thing ain't carbonated none. Looks just like it's when I put it in the thing. So I went on a beer forum and I asked people, I said, well, damn, what won't make your beer carbonate? And they were talking about, well, what kind of setup you got? And I told them, and he said, go take your tank out of your refrigerator and set it over to the side and let it thaw out and then cut it back on. So I did. Guess what? Wasn't no more air left in it. It was frozen. It was stuck on 60. I'm going to get me another beer. I'll be right back. Yeah, I do too anymore. Drill a hole, put a plug in it. Damn, I ordered some per. It said it'll be southern and from way down south and try to figure out how to say something. Ordered some parade today. Blood orange. I hope it turns out right. I got to order the uh, grains to go with it or go 60 miles up the road to get them, which would be 120 miles round trip. And got me a good haircut the other day. Mm. All right, then. I done been in here for an hour, so I'm gonna jump out of here. And I appreciate y'all being here. And y'all have a good day and a better day tomorrow. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Cheers.